All right, season 7, episode 6, the Goldberg variation. This is the episode with the guy who is super lucky. He gets pushed out a window and survives because everything around him, works to his advantage.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a fun episode for sure. This features a very young Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yes,
As
he's
the
the sick
kid,
kid.
with
Yeah. Yeah.
liver issue.
He's like yellow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot about this episode.
Did
This
you?
is an interesting one though. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes and he needs to win. So he's like uber lucky. And he needs a very specific amount of money. So even when he like wins the lottery or scratcher, it's like, well, how much money is this? And they're like, oh, they'll pay you this and that for it. And he's like, no, I only need this much.
Yeah.
And he throws it in the trash. And then he tries to tell like the person who grabs it, like, you don't want that, don't do that. And he runs out and gets hit by a car.
Yes, yeah. It's like anybody that tries to benefit off of his good luck other than him gets horrible luck.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very reminiscent of Hurley.
Yeah, I was thinking
Lost.
that. Yeah. Just kind of unnaturally lucky.
Yeah, well, so Hurley's not lucky. He just uses the numbers to win the lottery. And then with that comes a curse that, everyone around him suffers.
Yeah.
But he also suffers because of it. So all the money is brought to him and everyone sees it as good luck, but then nothing but bad luck comes to him after that.
Yeah,
as to where
that's
with
a good
this
point.
guy, he's incredibly lucky. As to where everyone who's around him is unlucky, which I guess is kind of like Hurley, but yeah, I mean, I guess this is kind of the same because he's still upset. I mean, he still has to watch people die, and he still has to, he can't help anybody because
it's like he sucks all the luck out of everybody else.
Yeah,
like only him can, like he's like this little focal point of luck.
Yeah,
and nothing else can be lucky in his vicinity.
Yeah, but yeah, it would be very, very hard to hold back on that. I don't know to what the parameters there are on this, because you can just go out and win a bunch of money. Like I would just bet on all the Big Suns games just so that they'd win. I'd just be like, even if I didn't want the money,
you just want your team to win.
I don't know, maybe if I bet on them, then their plane will go down.
Yeah.
And then I would lose my team.
Yeah.
I always wonder what would happen if like that happened, like a popular sports team, their plane went down and killed everyone.
It'd be horrible.
It would be like,
it'd be awful.
That team doesn't exist anymore, or like you have to rebuild it, and for like the year the whole team is just taken off the schedule.
Yeah, I don't think you would do anything with the team for the whole year. If an entire sports team just like got killed in a freak accident, I feel like it would be really bad taste to be like, all right, time to assemble the new team.
Yeah, everyone get on a Suns jersey.
Yeah, no, I don't think that would happen.
I'm shocked it hasn't happened, because these guys fly everywhere all the time. Yeah. It just shows you how fucking safe flying.
Yes, yeah, planes, like commercial airlines and private, like big ones and stuff, totally safe. The little ones, those are the dangerous ones.
Yeah. But then, like, how long does that luck curse extend? Like, how far does it extend to? So like if another person tried to pick up that lottery ticket that the guy who got hit by the bus picked it up, would they then die? And then if someone else picked that up, would they then die? I don't know,
because the guy, like the other, like the clerk at the store is like, he said, there's nobody else that I want in this world to have it but you. So he takes
I think he wins it, doesn't he? Like he takes it and he's fine.
He just takes it. He like lies to them. He lies to Scully and says like, no, he gave it to me. Yeah. With his like last, like before they took him.
I mean, sure, why not? I mean, if no one else wants it, he should have it.
Yeah, so I don't know what happens to him. I don't know if he gets punished or what, but because like if that's the case, then you just need a buffer in between.
Yeah.
You just need a fall guy.
Yeah, you just give it to some shitty person. And then as soon as they die, you're like, hey, look, as soon as this guy dies, you just got to go over there and grab it from his cold, dead hand and you'll be good. And I mean, if it's some garbage person, you could prove to me they're a piece of shit. And it's like, and you're going to win the lottery and all you have to do is take it from this guy's dead hand. Sign me up. I'm fine with that.
So ridiculous.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
That's a win-win all the way around. What's the downside?
Hey, whatever works, I
Don't
guess.
threaten me with a good time. And then, yeah, I mean, because everything ends up. So the reason this is like a Goldberg variation is because this is like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Well, he builds one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one in there.
But
yes,
there's also like
It's-
everything that
it's like-
happens is a Rube Goldberg,
Yeah.
like a chain of events, which is very reminiscent, of course, of Final Destination.
I mean, I think that that's kind of already what happens in life. I just think that it's not as like easy to see the luck and the like unlucky parts of it. But, like everything is a chain reaction.
Sure, I mean, there's cause and effect, unless you're in Tenant.
Yes.
And then there's effect and cause.
Right. And then you're like, what's happening?
My brain is broken. Yeah. So, I mean, he does get to finally use his power for good here because the mob boss who ultimately ends up trying to kill him and getting himself killed is a perfect donor match.
Right.
Which I thought for sure our main guy here was going to be
I
the
did
donor
too.
match.
I was like, it's going to be him.
But no, he's still just lucky in the end and he gets to live and the kid gets to get a liver and
yeah, it all works out.
It does all work out because he's got good luck.
He just does, yeah.
It would kind of make no sense.
I think this is a really fun episode for Mulder and Scully because, like, when Mulder's, like, trying to prove to Scully, like, what's going on, she's just like, there's no way. But, like, when they find the guy that's, like, hanging from the, like, ceiling fan.
Yeah.
And, like, Mulder's like, this is what happened and, like, plays it all out for her. She's just like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely some silliness here when the mob boss does the electricity thing. It shorts out the entire city.
Yeah.
Like that's not how these things work. So like that's not how electricity works in buildings. There's a reason that you have like fuses within your own electrical box. So like if you trip a circuit, it just blows out your fuse. It's not gonna like collapse the substation in the city when you fry something in the basement of a building. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
So it's always funny to me when they do this shit in movies. Like they're all in like the exact same transformer. It's so silly. That's an X-Files unto itself. Why did that short out the whole city? It would not. Anyway, yeah. Silly episode, but fun. Way more fun than any of the like main episodes recently.
Give
I'll
me
take
all
an episode
these.
like this all day long.
For sure.
Not a ton to talk about, but
no, but entertaining.
Still a fun watch.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, felt lucky watching it.
Me too.
Hope to get lucky. If you know what I mean. What do I mean?
What do you mean?
All right.
Bye.